Episode of Unscrewed TV, New Zealand's most passionate internet wine show. Thanks for the comments about the Riesling yesterday, by the way. I enjoyed it. So did the neighbours after we gave them the kind of tasting bottle. I guess it's a Riesling isn't it that 9%? It's a Riesling that a lot of people provide, and it's got a bit of shape and form and is well made, a bit of acid, and it's well balanced. Despite it being sweet, people really dig it. The wine that we're doing today is the Forrest Riesling 2010 from Marlborough, and I saw Rebecca Gibb ask this morning on Twitter how many wineries are using this sweetness scale, and well, obviously Spy Valley, Forrest, and who did I do yesterday? Rockburn are certainly using it, and I think it's really good. It's really good for the consumer because they know what they're going to get in the bottle, and that's always been the problem. And I'm sure that most people would want to go dry rather than sweet, or certainly kind of medium sweet, unless they're going and looking for a sweet wine to complement dessert or be a digestive. But I think most people would edge on the medium dry, and sometimes bone crushing dry dryness, not sweetness, where you get that kind of pucker in your mouth. And we talked yesterday about why wine lovers and wine writers and wine critics and everybody love Riesling so much. And obviously for me, I said that Chardonnay is my favourite white grape, maybe mixed in with a bit of Gruner, but that's more a Vogue thing than anything. And one guy said that the reason why they love it is because you can make it in a multitude of styles. It goes from bone dry to sweet without necessarily use of oak, which is a fair enough point. I mean, obviously you can do that with quite a few wines. There are a lot of Chardonnays and Sauvignon Blancs, certainly of late, that have been sweet, far too sweet. And also I've seen quite a few sweet Sauvignon Blancs made into a dessert wine style. So it's and they're all obviously without oak as well. So yeah. Anyway, this one, the first thing you do is you get this real kind of citrus mineral kind of clash coming out of the glass, which, given that it's medium dry, I'd expect some of that minerality to just really rush through and play a dominant part. Probably going to age, being kind of medium dry over the next, up to 5 years. You may start to see those developed characters, those kerosene characters that some people love, some people hate. It's ever your bag, really. We were talking earlier about kind of Riesling being the winery's love child, and a lot of wineries have paid dearly for this love child as well. Now, despite this being medium dry, it is pretty dry. Think crushed oyster shell dryness, riverstone dryness. You do get a bit of the fruit sitting around the framework, but it's quite tight. It's very youthful in its expression. Got really good balance. Just a bit pent up and youthful and angry almost in the mouth. Quite exciting. I'd like to see this kind of wine in the next maybe 2 years to see how it's kind of all gelled together, fitted together. But right now there's kind of this fruit versus mineral character that plays off in the mouth, and it's slightly angular. But yeah, hey. Episode 2 of Summer of Riesling. Left it a bit late in the home run, in the home stretch, trying to get it sort of kind of Angela and Duncan, obviously. Anyway, Another one tomorrow. Adios.